Hey everyone, this is Corey and I'm going to show you how to play Champagne Supernova by Oasis. So let's start off with the song's intro. We're going to strum an A major suspended second chord. Alright, so that's your second finger on an E on the D string second fret and your third finger on an A on the G string second fret. Strum those two notes along with the open A, B, and high E strings. And notice that I'm first picking the open A and then strumming the chords. So then when Liam starts to sing the verse, you're going to play this chord progression. Alright, so they are slight variations of that A suspended chord. The only note you're going to change is the low note. So you're going to start with the standard chord with the open A string. Then use your fourth finger for G on the low E string third fret. Then wrap your thumb around the neck onto an F sharp on the low E string second fret. Then you have the open low E string. Alright, then when the drums come in, you're gonna play this guitar riff. Alright, so that's those same variations of the A suspended chord, except instead of strumming them, you're going to pick the notes within the chord. So you're going to start with the standard suspended A chord with the open A string. Then with the G on the low E string, then with the F sharp, and then the open low E. And you can vary that guitar riff a bit, especially at the end where you can add in this lick. That's the open high E string, open B string, and the G string A. So like this. So next is the chorus. You're going to start off with a pretty standard chord progression. You have 4 chords: an E major chord, A major chord, G major, afterwards, when Liam sings, and people believe that we're gonna get away for the summer, you're gonna play this. So that's your first finger on an E on the G string 9th fret. Then tap your third finger onto an F sharp on the G string 11th fret. And then put your second finger on an A on the B string 10th fret. All right. Then after that, you're going to play this guitar riff. So that's 4 notes. Use your third finger for B on the G string 4th fret. First finger for an A on the G string 2nd fret. Third finger for an F sharp on the D string 4th fret. First finger for an E on the D string 2nd fret. And you're going to bend that B a couple of times. I'll play it slowly. And then after that, when Liam sings, and you and I will live and die, world goes spinning round, we don't know why, you're going to again play this. Then, after that, once the chorus ends and you go back into the verse, you're going to play this. So put your second finger on that B on the G string 4th fret. Then slide it up 2 frets to a C sharp. Then put your first finger on an E on the B string 5th fret. Then you have this guitar riff. Alright, so I'll teach that by splitting it into 2 licks. First you have this. So use your second finger for a B on the B string 12th fret. And you're going to bend that note. Then use your first finger for an A on the B string 10th fret. And your second finger for an F sharp on the G string 11th fret. So then you have this. So use your first finger for a B on the D string 9th fret. Third finger for a C sharp on the D string 11th fret. First finger for an E on the G string 9th fret. Third finger for that F sharp on the G string 11th fret. And then second finger for that A on the B string 10th fret. Then slide your second finger back up to that B. And then use your first finger for the A. So and then start the riff again. And then right at the end, you're going to bend that B, and then use your third finger for an E on the high E string 12th fret. So. So the rest of the song is everything we just learned. You have the second verse. Then the second chorus. Then at this point you have the solo. I did not learn it note for note. Instead, I just like to improvise. I recommend you watch my cover of the song next to see that. As long as you know your A blues scale, you should be fine. And then right after the second chorus ends, well, not the second chorus, but the solo ends, you have this. And then this riff again. And then during the third verse, you're going to again play this guitar riff. And then at the very end of the song, you're just going to strum the A major suspended second chord. And then end right there as the song fades out. Alright? And that's it. Next I will cover the song. Thanks for watching.